Hello students, welcome back to Science Online Classes. I am Jafar Basha, your science teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we studied about the natural resource called water. Before that we studied about forest. How can we manage the forest, wildlife, water? How can we use in a sustainable way for the future use also? So we have studied about all these things. Okay, in that one also we studied that some of the difficulties involved in the management of these natural resources for the sustainable use. But one thing is there. So if we are think about these natural resources, if we are use them in a sustainable way, we can fulfill our needs, present needs and future needs also. Because these natural resources are renewable, they are not exhausted, so they will be continuously replenished in the environment, air, water, forest, so like wildlife. So they will be replenished if we are use them in a sustainable way. But today we are going to study another type of natural resource which is called as fossil fuels. The fossil fuels is nothing but coal and petroleum. The coal and petroleum is called as the fossil fuels. As the industrial revolution begins, the use of these coal and petroleum in the industries is increases because of the energy. Because so much amount of energy is required for the industrial purposes. Because of that reason, so the increase in the demand, increase in the amount of using the coal and petroleum starts. But this coal and petroleum will not replenish in a short amount of time. So remember, this petrol and coal and petroleum is made up of by the degradation of biomass. Degradation of biomass millions of years ago. Because of that reason, millions of years ago, remember, because of that reason, so they are exhausted. They will be non-replenished. They will not renewable. Because it takes millions of years ago. What is this biomass? Biomass is nothing but the dead bodies, dead remains of living organisms, whether it is maybe plant or otherwise animals. These dead bodies, when they will buried into the earth after millions of years, so they will degrade completely and converted into the fossil fuels, which is nothing but coal and petroleum. So this coal and petroleum is very important. They will not replenish. They will be exhausted. So that's why in any way, if you are reducing the use, or if you are continuous use, or if you are using in a sustainable way, where whatever may be, these resources will exhaust very soon. So many estimates also starts. Estimations are there. What estimation? How much we can use? How long we can use? For example, petroleum. The petroleum, according to the experts, they are telling maybe the 40 to 45 years. Maybe the 40 and 45 years the petroleum is present. That much only we can use. After that one, it will be empty. Remember, it will be empty. Further we cannot use. It is not available after 40 to 45 years in the world. Not only in India, in the world. Understand? Because that much rapidly we are using. At the present situation, at the present using, so that estimates given 40 to 45 years. As the coal almost it is available in a large amount. So they are estimated that another 200 years we can use the coal. After that it will also empty. It will also degrade. Understood? So that's why whatever may be the method of using in a sustainable way, they will empty, they will be exhausted. So what can we do? So we have to be look forward for the alternative source of energy. Alternative source of energy. Remember this word. Alternative source of energy. So instead of that, we cannot say. So we including that, we have to be use another type of sources which provide us the energy for to fulfill our requirements. For example, industries needs a large amount of energy. So their large amount of energy required means a large amount of fossil fuels required to produce the large number of essential goods to fulfill our requirements. So because of that reason, so we are using. So not only that one, but also in the vehicles. So many vehicles are also using this coal and petroleum. So alternative source of energy that we find out. So because of that reason, we started to find out electricity. So before that one, the trains are runs on the basis of this coal, but nowadays they are using electricity. So the trains are running on the basis of electricity. The petrol using, diesel using, kerosene using. Instead of that one, now alternative source of energy using, that is called as CNG gas, means compressed natural gas, and other also using LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. So these type of alternative source of energy we have to be used to maintain the petroleum and coal percentage in the environment. Understood? So we have to be look forward and we have to be use it in a sustainable way, and we have to be choose the alternative source of energy such as electricity. Got it, all of you? So such as the gases, LPG gas, CNG gas, and other so on. So then only we can save the petroleum and coal for long term for our next generation too. Then how can we conserve this? For example, petrol. I have taken an example of petrol. The petrol is using in the vehicles. Take an example of small vehicles, the two-wheelers. The personal vehicles we had, 3 members having in our homes, 3 members also using their personal vehicles, two-wheelers. Instead of that one, we can choose that one, public transport. So this amount of petrol what we are using for the 3 vehicles, it will be saved if we are go through the public transports. So instead of using personal vehicles so much, we have to use public transport. So if better, if possible, so don't use the public transport also, so go with the bicycle. Bicycle is very eco-friendly, it will not create any pollution. So as I told you, I forget that one. So not only this empty, but also remember this coal and petroleum when they will burn. When they will burn, what happens? They are producing the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the environment will lead to the global warming. Is it not? So increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the environment, then leads to the global warming. So not only that one. So when there is coal and petroleum burns, along with the carbon dioxide, they are also releases oxides of nitrogen and oxides of sulfur. So these are also releasing along with the carbon dioxide. So when it is incomplete combustion, when that incomplete combustion of coal and petroleum takes place, then instead of carbon dioxide, the carbon monoxide will form. The carbon monoxide along with this oxides of nitrogen and oxides of sulfur is more dangerous, more harmful to the living organisms. So these type of conditions will take place when we are burns these fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum. So we can safeguard of our environment by use less amount of these fossil fuels. By using, as I told you can use bicycle, you can go walk. If it is nearby distance, go with the walk. So it will be give a health to your body. Understood? So if not possible, if it is long distance, you can go through the public transports. Not only that one, but whatever that electricity we are using. So in our homes, so many lights we are using without any use. So with that single bulb only, we can use that one. We can consume that. We can reduce the use of electricity in our homes in domestically. Not only that one, but also instead of using the compact fluorescent bulbs, we can use that one LEDs. The LEDs which consumes very less energy. So we can replace the bulbs also. to use that one, less amount of energy to, so that we can save it for the next use. Not only that one, but also so many gadgets we are using for our easiness. So instead of that one, we can save it in a sustainable way for the next generation. Understood? So hope you understand about this coal and petroleum. So we have to be use this in a sustainable way. Whatever may be the natural resources, if you want to save it, if you want to conserve it, if you want to keep this for your next generation, you have to be use these natural resources in a sustainable way of the living organisms. Hope you understand it. So this is all about your lesson, which is called as sustainable management of natural resources. So thank you and